Here's my mini tutorial on how to play Noli in Forsaken. I'll be talking about 3 key components about Noli, which are his stab ability, his stamina, and his observation ability. Noli has a little less than a 2-second cooldown for his stab ability and deals 25 damage per hit. Noli runs like any other character with the same speed and a cap of 110 max stamina, but Noli has no speed buffs or debuffs himself or other things, meaning you have to play smart with stamina at all times. Lastly, Noli's observation ability lets you teleport to any generator on the map. If a survivor is next to it, near from it, or far from it, they will get an effect called hallucination. This effect will start having multiple distractions such as fake pizza, a fake shield, and a fake Noli come after the survivor. These things depend on how high the level the survivor has and if there is an Elliot or Dusakar on the team. The closer the survivor is to the generator, the lower the hallucination effect gives to the survivor. It is very useful for stopping other survivors from doing generators, reaching other survivors, and wasting the survivor's abilities on the fake Noli. One good thing to note, the hallucination effect on the survivor will be removed after some time. If the survivor is hit by Noli's stab, the hallucination effect will be removed. But if the survivor is hit with the Void Rush, the survivor gains hallucination. Next video, I'll go more in depth on the strategy of Noli and their abilities. Until then, comment which killer I should talk about next. Here's another little tutorial on how to play Noli. In my last video, I talked about his stab ability, his observant or observation ability, and his stamina. In this video, I'll be talking about his Void Rush ability and his Nova ability. To get started, you have to hold your Void Rush button for a certain amount of time. This can be useful for block baiting guests, but only if you're close to them. If you're too far away to block bait, it'll just waste time. It can also be useful if the survivor makes a quick move that you didn't see, so you don't fully commit to using your Void Rush. After one hit with the Void Rush, the survivor will gain hallucination, like I talked about in my last video. You can only use the Void Rush once on the survivor to keep using it for other people, as the ability does not stop until you let the bar go down, or hit a survivor twice. If you do hit a survivor twice, slam the survivor into the ground, dealing 47 damage on top of the 10 with the first hit. Depending on the hallucination and or the angle, the first hit will lead into a slam ability instead. When you start using the Void Rush ability, you can easily move it from side to side. The longer you use it for, the harder it is to control, until you end up just going straight. This can mean traveling great distances is useful if you're waiting for your observant ability to go off cooldown. It is important to note, if you are going to use it for chasing the survivor, you should wait until almost full stamina or above. Void Rush stops stamina regen, and you always want to start a chase with full stamina. Onto the Void Star, or the Nova ability. The Nova ability throws a projectile that on contact will explode into a circle that brings anything close to it to the center, or tries to. Sometimes the Nova ability won't bring the survivor closer, but it'll still deal 15 damage as usual. If you use the Nova ability after you've thrown it, it will explode mid-air wherever it is. If you throw the Nova at a wall, the range for it is about 7 or 8 Selesky's in diameter. But if you throw it at the ground, or stop it mid-air, it's about 4 Selesky's in diameter. If you use the ability up close and use stab right after, you can hit both of your abilities, dealing 40 damage. A useful tech for getting survivors closer with it is throwing it right next to a ledge where the survivor is. You can sometimes bring the survivor down to the ledge, depending where you throw it. I might make a part 3 on Noli on using it against different survivors in my strategy called herding, like herding and crowd cheat. If you liked the video, feel free to comment if that was good, bad, or much bad. I make these videos for fun and to help teach others, so putting your comments in is very helpful. Comment what killer or survivor I should talk about next, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome to part 3 on how to use Noli. If you want to get caught up on the basics, definitely go watch other shorts I made. But if you're to check out some real strategy, rather than just how your moves work, this is the video for you. To start, I have little tests of A, B, or C. Try to figure out which is the right move to go for when chasing this Elliot. Number A is chasing him in a straight line. Number B is where you go around him and push him into the corner. And number C is using your ability straight on him, wherever you are. Just try to use an ability on him. Which one would you go for? The correct answer was either B or C. If you chased him in a straight line, you wouldn't gain anything from it, but if you were to go around and herd him like a sheep into the corner, you can get a pretty solid hit off. Same with the abilities. If you use an ability on him, you can get it pretty well, because he's basically cornered in that spot. Let's do the same here. If Elliot was doing this generator, would you use an ability or go straight for the hit? You would use your ability because after you do an ability, you have a good chance of getting a hit off because he's obviously cornered there. Let's move on to defending against sentinels. Pretend each one of my hits actually hits a guest when he blocks. To evade his block, move right around him, as most of the time it confuses the guest and he misses. The same method can be used for Shiletsky's, depending on the situation, but the real way not to get hit is to slow down before you run out of stamina. That is when a shed is most likely to hit you. If you see a 2-time trailing you, simply just turn around and start hitting them back. That gets them low enough so eventually you can start going for them after you're done chasing the person you're already chasing. If a chance tries shooting you, move to one side or another. It's pretty easy to dodge a chance head on. Also, side note, chances are dumb and will end up blowing themselves up or missing their shot, or the shot just doesn't go. No offense to chance mains, but you are not the brightest. If there's anything I missed in these 3 tutorials, please let me know, and I might make a part 4 if there's enough stuff I missed. Otherwise, let me know which killer or survivor you want me to cover next in the comments. Or if there's anything that I did bad or good on, let me know as well. I'm looking for ways to improve the experience for you guys. I'll see you later in the next one.